Hello and welcome to this Amcrest SkyView Quick Flight tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to use the controller to get your SkyView drone in the air. The Amcrest SkyView drone is a quadcopter design with 4 replaceable blades. It comes with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that can be charged within the drone or by itself using the built-in micro USB port on the battery. Additional batteries can be purchased separately and can be swapped out to extend flight time. The power button is on the side of the drone body, and the USB charging port is on the opposite side. A 720p high-definition camera is located on the front of the drone. A micro SD card slot is located on the bottom of the drone with a storage capacity of up to 32 gigabytes. Now let's check out the controller. The power on-off button is located towards the bottom of the controller's edge. When turning on the remote, 2 lights will illuminate. The blue light is the power light, and the red blinking light is an indicator that your controller is not yet paired with your drone. It will turn off once the drone is paired. The top right corner button can be pressed once for snapping photos, or held down for 3 seconds to record video. The top left corner button is used for taking off and landing. You can press it once to start the motor, and your drone will be ready to launch. You can press this again for a safe landing. Holding the button for 3 seconds will initiate an emergency stop. This shuts off the motor and drops the drone out of the air. On the front of the controller, the left stick is the throttle, and the right stick is the rudder. These are for controlling the drone while taking off and during flight. Surrounding the sticks are the trim buttons. On the top of the controller is the mobile device holder, which will be used in conjunction with the Amcrest SkyView app. Please refer to our app video for more details. On the back of the controller is a secured battery compartment, which requires 4 AAA batteries that are not included. Before proceeding, ensure you have installed batteries into your controller. The SkyView drone can be flown indoors or outdoors, weather permitting. Do not fly the drone in rain or near bodies of water, as it is not waterproof. Please be advised, if flying in windy conditions, be sure to set your drone to maximum speed to maintain control of your drone during flight. Now let's get your drone flight ready. First, you'll need to install the battery and power it on. Place a fully charged battery into the battery slot located on the rear of the drone. If you have additional batteries, they can be easily swapped out to extend flight time. Next, place your drone on a flat surface. On the controller, hold the left stick down and slide the power button to turn it on. Continue holding the left stick down and power on the drone. The LED lights on the drone will come on and flicker rapidly for a moment. Once they start blinking intermittently, release the left stick on the controller. To pair the controller with the drone, while the LEDs on the drone are blinking, push the left stick up and down until you hear 2 beeps from the controller. You will notice the LEDs on the drone will stop blinking and stay solid. This confirms you have successfully paired with the drone. If your pairing was unsuccessful, you'll need to turn off your controller and drone and start the process over until pairing is successful. Before taking off, it's important to know that the red LED lights signify the front or nose of the drone, and the green LEDs are on the rear or the tail. This will help you to keep orientation and pilot your drone more effectively during flight. Now let's see how to fly the SkyView drone. To launch the drone, press the top left button to start the motor. This button is also used to land the drone. Once it's on, push up on the left throttle stick to get it airborne. The drone will hover and generally maintain its altitude on its own. To climb higher, push the left stick up. To descend, pull down on the left stick to lower the drone back down towards the ground. To maneuver the drone while flying, gently move the right rudder stick in any direction. To move your drone forward, push the right rudder stick up, or pull down to move backwards. To move your drone left or right, simply push the right rudder stick to the right, or to the left. To rotate your drone, push the left stick right or left to rotate and spin the drone. To change the drone's speed, press the left stick inwards. When pressed, you will hear a sound indicating your new speed. The drone has 3 speed levels, identified by a corresponding number of beeps, 1, 2, and 3, with 3 being the maximum speed. And pressing the right stick will initiate a 360-degree stunt flip. Finally, to land your drone, press the top left button and the drone will gradually lower itself to a safe landing. Generally, after some use, you might notice the drone may drift a little to one side. This is usually caused by crashing the drone a few times. There are 2 different ways you can fix this issue. The first and easiest method is calibration. To calibrate your drone, you must set it on a flat surface, otherwise calibration will not work. On the controller, simultaneously pull the left and right sticks to the bottom left corner and hold for a few seconds to calibrate. The LED lights on the drone will flash briefly and then stop and remain on if calibration is done correctly. The other method for correcting drift is using the trim fine-tuning feature. While in the air, trim is used to balance the drone by compensating for drift. The directional trim buttons are located around the right rudder stick. Here we have the forward and backward trim buttons. If your drone is drifting forward or back, these buttons will help to compensate for the drift. Similarly, here we have the left and right trim buttons. If your drone is drifting left or right, these buttons will help to compensate for the drift. The rotational trim buttons are located under the left throttle stick. Here we have the left and right rotation trim buttons. If your drone is slowly rotating on its own, these trim buttons will help to compensate for the rotational drift. Sometimes the drone's drift can be too severe to be fixed with the trim feature alone. In these cases, you will need to use the calibration method. The remaining buttons here are not trim buttons. This button is used for headless mode, and this button is used for one-key return. For more information on these functions and other features not mentioned in this video, please refer to your user manual. And that's all there is to it. We hope you enjoyed this Amcrest SkyView Drone quick flight tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to learn about the latest products and instructional videos from Amcrest.